All right, guys, back again for the third part of my MailChimp Killer series. I'm doing my best to help you guys get better, smarter, faster, and make more money, also save money. So let's just carry on where we left off last time. We've already done the abandoned cart portion, and then we also did the customer journeys or workflows. So now we're going to do the final bit of these ESPs, or the final service that these big companies like Brevo, MailChimp, Klaviyo, and Soundest, what they offer is this whole newsletter campaign portion. And the reason why this is a joke and a complete waste is because you're basically paying them to send your own customers emails, which is strange just on the face of it. But literally, it comes down to what you're seeing now on my screen, which is a email campaign laid out and ready to go for Black Friday. And I'm sure you've all seen it. Here we have the sender, we have my email list, we have the subject, and then I've made a design with what, drag and drop, just title, image, logo, button, link, whatever it is. This stuff is super basic, and you don't need to be paying for it. Paying other people for the ability and often the right to email your own customers. And what, in some cases, these companies are even forcing you to implement double opt-in, which I understand that is a law in the EU, for example, but it isn't anywhere else. And so even if that may be your choice to do, and that's fine, you don't have to take any marching orders from these companies. And they're just doing this to save the reputation of their own server IPs. So that's why you'll get flagged when you upload a list, because they want to know where that came from. Did they opt in? Or did they agree to receive marketing email from you? And that is totally legitimate. I'm not saying to use these platforms for anything but opt-in, warm emailing, people who want and expect things from you. But what I am saying is you shouldn't be paying other people to do it. All right, so this is what we're going to accomplish today, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's get started. So to start things off, guys, I'm back here in We Love Horoscope, and I wanted to share a really important and valuable piece of information to you. Maybe some of you guys are already using Google Workspace email. It's really good. It's quite inexpensive. But I need to, as a part of this MailChimp Killer series, and the third part is about the email campaigns, the newsletter portion. And so that involves this. So I really encourage everybody to be using Google Workspace email. It's just got so many features, and they're really worth it. The whole package is quite valuable, and the cost is low. So I'm starting off by definitely encouraging people to use Google Workspace email for their email. But at the moment, We Love Horoscope we'll go right in here to billing, and we'll see the subscriptions. You can get Google email using the domain of your URL of your website for $6 a month. And this is a huge amount of storage, and it looks great, works incredibly well. But right now for $6, so you can get the starter package for $6 a month, which is a bargain. But in order to utilize the bulk email portion, which will help us send our own newsletters and do our own campaigns, so we don't need MailChimp or Klaviyo or OmniSend, then we need to upgrade to the standard account. So all I'm going to do is actually upgrade, and you can see they've got plus and enterprise. But yeah, all we need is this one right here. And there is a bonus. Look at the functions. So right now, Horoscope is on the starter. And so you get only the most basic functions. But when you upgrade to standard, which is just $12 a month, you're getting 2 terabytes of cloud storage. So if we check Dropbox, for example, Dropbox, and this is an annual, this is annual as well. So this is it's $10 for 2 terabytes from Dropbox, and they just offer cloud storage. But here in Google Workspace, you're getting 2 terabytes of cloud storage, but you're also getting Google Meets, and you can have 150 people in it, and you're getting your Gmail that uses your company's URL in the domain, in the email. So it's really just like a fantastic value. So that is something that I would not sacrifice. I would definitely go with the $12 a month for the standard plan of the Google Workspace email. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Okay, great. So now we're done with that. And so now I'm going to log into my email. And so here is my Workspace email for We Love Horoscope. And so when I come over here to click on Compose, let's make this big now. And so what you can notice now is that up here in the corner is something called Use Mail Merge. And what this is going to do is allow you to use your Google Workspace email to send bulk email. And the limit is currently at 2,000 emails a day. So this is pretty darn incredible, extremely useful and valuable and convenient. This right here essentially eliminates the need for Brevo. And furthermore, if we look down here at the bottom to this icon, it says select a layout. And so you can browse the layouts. Look at this. So now Google is offering the same kind of drag and drop email builder, editor, if you will, for Gmail, for Google Workspace email. So look, there's a newsletter right here. So I'm going to just click on it. Obviously, you can build your own from scratch. We can go into that later. And these are all in a default styling. So I'm going to choose the newsletter and then edit that. So we're going to start out here and carry on with my instruction from here. And so just before we start designing the newsletter that I'm going to send out today for Black Friday for Horoscope, I wanted to emphasize and point out a very important point in this process is that you, as an e-commerce shop owner or as a website owner or a business that has a website and you are looking to use your website to get leads, then wherever people interact with your website, you want to immediately capture that. So we've talked about contact us forms and offering newsletter signups and coupons and giveaways, and also all kinds of lead magnets offering value of any type. At all of these points, you're going to be collecting their email and the person's name, phone number, whatever it is. You also need to be putting those people into your Google contacts. So this really simple thing takes just a second, is easy, but it will allow you to easily and effectively bulk email them in the future if you want. So this is a really critical thing. Like, for example, let's just, show here in Make. So I'm going to add a module here, and I'm just going to go to Google Contacts. like this, and I'm just going to create a contact. So whenever anyone comes through this funnel, then I'm going to immediately add them as a contact in my Google contacts. So that's going to make a huge difference because, oh, let's go back. Start by adding the connection. So this one, we're going to go. Okay, so I'm getting into my contacts here. And so we're just we would just, whatever form it is on the front end, you would just enter the person in as a contact. So here we have a first name, we have a last name, and then we can add in this case, we'll just add their email. We can add their email right here, and we could add the phone number. So it's something like this. Nice. Okay, so that's all you have to do. This is just critical. It's easy. It costs nothing, and it's going to make your life way better and all of your marketing much more effective. So remember that. That's a key component. Okay, so let's carry on. All right, everybody. So I'm likely just going to speed this portion up and let you just observe it, because I don't think that there's anything extremely important in this portion. It's just one of those same builder editors that we were discussing earlier. This anyone can do, an intern, assistant, your secretary, your marketing manager, anyone could do this, and you typically only need to do it once or twice, and you can use it again and again. So I'm just starting off by making the newsletter blast for horoscope for Black Friday. I've started out by adding the horoscope logo here, right here. And now I'm going to carry on with the rest. It depends on how this goes. I will potentially speed this portion up. Okay, guys, so check it out. I basically made myself an incredible newsletter, and it costs nothing. As we've seen, Brevo does have a free plan, but they have a limit. So if we take it right now, they're offering 50% off, but that's one. Yeah, good luck with that. So yeah, just to get started, you need to be doing $8 a month, and this will quickly go up as you grow, and you'll also not be getting the automation, which is the customer journey or the workflows. So you need to be on the $16 plan. And this is at the moment going for 50% off. So this is normally $32 a month or $35 a month. So anyway, yeah, look what we did. So I'm just gonna, very nice. And then we're gonna add the mail merge, and then we're gonna go, so we'll pause. Let me check the contact. All right, guys, so I have edited up my newsletter, and now I'm going to send I also made the coupon code, and I have everything ready. So I'm going to compose, and then I'm going to make this large. I'm going to go to mail merge and click on mail merge and add from a spreadsheet. And then I'm going to use my We Love Horoscope emails spreadsheet in my drive. That list of emails is here in my drive. I've labeled it WLH and blurred it just for privacy. Okay, I'm just going to do it quickly, show the whole process right here. A mail merge, add from spreadsheet. Let's add the emails, insert, select the column. That's the email, first name. And then we don't have to leave that, and then finish. And then we've got that, and then Black Friday 2024. And then here, we'll come down here to this one, and we'll add to my layouts. And we'll click this one, and we'll edit the layout. And once we know that it's all good here, we'll just insert it. That will override the content, and here we go. There we go. And then all we have to do is press continue. So it's going to give us this warning. So these people have already purchased from us, so they're definitely expecting our email. Okay, so here is what the preview looks like, the test preview. So let's send it out then. Send all now. Okie dokie, guys. So there you have it. It is not difficult. It is actually efficient, and you can save money. All of these people you're emailing have already contacted you, entered your funnels, have purchased from you. They are warm emails. They know about you. They are expecting to see things from you. So that's really the most important thing here. As long as you know that these people are comfortable with getting information, getting emails, being contacted from you, then you're good to go. So this is an excellent way to avoid having to pay for a third-party ESP email sending program like MailChimp or Klaviyo, OmniSend, Brevo, the whole bit, the whole crew. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Cheers.